All right, well, good afternoon to all of you and a very warm welcome to the guests from fraternity and the guests from Azerbaijan. Well, before I start, I would like to thank you all for making it to this event. And as you all know that we always strive to enhance customer delight and keeping this dynamism alive, we have added another feather in our cap. And to announce this new milestone, I would like to call upon Mr. Amit Nagraj, Commercial Sales Head, Moxie Hospitality India Private Limited. He is a veteran in the airline industry for 25 years and has contributed towards immense growth of airlines for Emirates and Air Arabia. Well, we have privilege to have him with the Moxie Hospitality India Private Limited. I would like to call upon Mr. Amit Nagraj here to say a few words.
Thank you, Vasna. Thank you for introducing me. Thank you, everyone. First of all, good afternoon. Thank you, everyone, for sparing your valuable time and attending this event. As far as my introduction goes, Vasna has already introduced me, so I have nothing left to say about myself. Let me introduce my airlines. Azerbaijan Airlines, that's the flag carrier of Azerbaijan. It is formed on 7th of April 1992. It is operating to 40 plus destinations in 25 countries. And the latest edition is Delhi, which is the capital of India. We are starting with 2 weekly flights, which will be operating from Delhi. The flight will be operating on Wednesday and Saturday from Delhi, and it will be returning from Baku, which is the hub of Azerbaijan Airlines, on Tuesdays and Fridays. The total fleet size of Azerbaijan Airlines is 17, and they have a variety of aircrafts, which includes Dreamliner. For Delhi route, Azerbaijan Airlines will be operating Boeing 757-200. The total capacity of this plane is 180 seats. We have 2-class configuration, economy and business. In economy class, we have 158 seats, and in business class, 22 seats. As the country, we would like to welcome Indians. A lot of Indians have traveled in the past, but there was no direct connectivity. Now we are pleased to introduce the direct flight connections from Delhi to Baku. Airlines got the Skytrax Award, which is one of the most affiliated awards in our industry, and they got the 4-star rating. So that shows how strong the carrier is. Hyder Aliyev Airport, which is the airport of Baku, they also got the 5-star rating by Sky Travel. The award ceremony, which was held in Moscow in 2018. At the end, I would like to thank everyone for their support, especially the travel fraternity, where they have shown the immense love and support. And now I would like to welcome Mrs. Gitanjali Alam Shah, who is our founder director of Moxie Hospitality India Private Limited. Please welcome Mrs. Gitanjali Alam Shah.
Good afternoon. First of all, I'd like to thank you all for making your time available for us. This truly is a very historic moment for us because
I hope you all appreciate and you understand that this is not just an airline coming into our country. It's basically an alliance between two countries. Azerbaijan Airlines is a 100% government-owned airline. It's a meeting of two countries, and we look forward towards enhancing not only tourism, but a lot of trade. Tourism from both countries. Azerbaijanis are very interested in our history, culture, wellness from India, which our Prime Minister talks very often. And Indians at the same time have shown equal amount of enthusiasm towards Azerbaijan and Baku as a destination. We look forward to growing this network way more, not just the airline. I repeat, there is lots more to come. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Alam Shah, for sharing the details with us. May I now request Ms. Farida Gazmova, representative of Azerbaijan Airlines, to give us an insight about this new initiative. Ma'am.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon. I would like to give a brief information about this exciting news. We are very pleased to open our new direct flight from Baku to Delhi. This is both a regular and charter flight operated by Azerbaijan Airlines. This flight will be operated twice a week on Tuesdays and Fridays on a Boeing 757 aircraft with economy and business class configurations. This flight is a perfect example of the development of political, trade, and economic relations between Azerbaijan and India. And at the same time, it's a great contribution to the increase of business cooperation between our countries. This new flight to Delhi is also a great, will bring a contribution to development of tourism, which is one of our main goals. I invite tourists from both countries to visit our beautiful cities of Baku and Delhi. Thank you very much. And also I would like to point and say thank you to Moxie Hospitality for everything and they did for us and also for warm welcome here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Gazmova, for sharing the details and giving your perspective on this association. Well, I would like to thank you all for making to this event, as without you all it wouldn't be possible. And thank you so much for joining us today. May I request you all now to please join us for high tea. Thank you so much.
Questions related to the media, sir. Few questions.
Well, I'll request the media for the QA session now.
Read the address.
Is there any questions you can ask us actually? Yeah.
Well, I would like to hand over this mic to Ms. Gitanjali Alam Shah now.
Yes. Sir, everybody is keen to know the fare. The fares
are dynamic, as you know. Fare is never standard anywhere. Delhi Bombay fare is not standard. How can Delhi Baku fare be standard? These are dynamic fares.
If it's an economic class, is it season, off season? What are
actually Baku as a destination and being from travel industry for so many years, you'll be very surprised to know there is no seasonality any longer left. It's all an equation of demand, supply, what's going on. So actually Baku inherently is like almost like a 10, 11 months destination. It works around the year. They have a beautiful winter season as well. The destination also offers, not Baku, Azerbaijan offers ski resorts as well. So it's very dynamic. Fares are starting from 32,000 onwards.
What is the visa status of the if one wants to go to Baku?
Actually, you can get a visa within 3 days for $25. You can apply it online, and the beauty of this destination is that you can get an urgent visa online for $55 in 3 hours. So you can actually book your flight, start going towards the airport, and pretty much by the time you'll be checking in, you'll have the visa in your hand. Language, they speak Azeri. However, English is also very easily well understood and spoken over there. It's a very contemporary place. Even though it's 97-98% Islamic state, however, it's a very contemporary, modern place. They've invested immensely on infrastructure. And one of the key factors besides visa and everything besides visa and infrastructure is safety. Baku is rated as one of the safest places in the world. It's any day comparable to any safe place in the world.
What is the earlier record of Indian tourists visiting Baku?
So last year itself, Azerbaijan saw a jump of almost 200+% in arrivals. There were more than 50,000 arrivals from India into Baku.
Can I have the mic? How much time the flight will take?
Currently, because of the Pakistan airspace, the time is about 6.5 hours. But you can look forward to once the Pakistan airspace opens. You know, that is the greatness of this airline. A lot of other airlines actually stopped operations, if you may have noticed, during this Pakistan space closure. But this airline has actually decided to come in at a time when the airspace is still shut, and even though the flying hours are the flying hours have increased by 2 hours.
And what is the departure time from here?
Departure time.
The flight will be departing at 2 a.m. from here.
I'm Rajesh from Delhi 1990. Actually, Azerbaijan is we do like Dubai. Same looks like Dubai, and Azerbaijan looks and more Indian tourists may want to go there. Now the flight tickets from Delhi to Dubai is return ticket approximately cost 15,000, and now the ticket of Baku is approximately return ticket is 40,000. My request to Azerbaijan Airlines from all Delhi, my channel and Delhi residents and tourists, it will be around 25,000, and visa should be on arrival. If my request to you also.
So I have a very good reply to this. I was sitting with some of our absolute veterans who do packages. Without naming, you all know them. They are absolute people. They are the kings of package tours from North India. No, not Cox and Kings actually. The Cox and Kings does not drive the maximum numbers out of North India. You'll be very surprised. We have very important, relevant fraternity members. And what you find is, whereas Delhi Dubai ticket might be cheaper, the land is more expensive. Actual truth, Baku, the ticket is the way it is, because these are dynamic fares, these are on modalities, we are the only direct carrier currently. We are a full service carrier, we are not a low cost carrier. We are a full service carrier, we are a 5-star carrier. But the land arrangements in Baku are absolutely amazingly reasonable. So net, you actually find that you are very competitive in the market for people looking for short holidays.
Madam, comparing to 50,000 tourists visiting from India,
Yes.
what is the flow from that side?
So from that side, people have shown a lot of interest, and they have been coming. You again be very surprised to know the amount of Azeris who come into India. There are over 15,000 people who came in spite of not having direct flights. They have huge interest, Azeris, into what India has to offer, which is our number one most valuable asset is wellness. People come for yoga retreats, people come for these wellness retreats, Kerala retreats. They have been coming already actually, in a big way. People are coming for even these
For
wellness retreats for 8 days of meditation, etc.
Hospitalization is one of the
Yeah. So now with the direct flights, actually you see lots more Azeris coming here because, and of course we have our friends from Azerbaijan who are from the journalist community. They are doing a lot to also introduce India, our rich culture, our heritage, our art, etc., into Azerbaijan for Azeris. They're very interested in coming.
Looking at your schedule that you've mentioned,
Sorry?
Have any code-share arrangement with Indian carriers?
We are going to be looking into it pretty soon. We are going to be looking into it.
So, in the last 1 year, a lot of European carriers also came to India, like Air Italy and Huawei and all those. But after a few months, all withdrawn from India operations. So what's the assurance that Azerbaijan Airlines is giving the people in terms of your continued service into India?
Actually, sir, there is no assurance that I will even land Niche. Let's be really realistic over here. But having said that, I would tell you that Azerbaijan Airlines took their own time and did a lot of their own strategic evaluation. And because they were very certain they are coming here to stay. And therefore they took time. Baku as a destination and Azerbaijan as a country have been actually selling from India in large numbers. 50,000 people didn't happen in 1 year. It happened over a period of years. And if they've come now, now they are ready, they're here to stay. They have expansion plans, not extinction plans.
And Mr. Jamil,
Indian meal on the flight?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. We have Indian meal.
Madam, Mr. Jamil was expected to address this conference today. Is the flight late?
Flight was not even supposed to be arriving right now.
Okay. Then where is Mr. Jamil?
How easy is to get a SIM card over there? You can get it at the airport.
At the airport itself.
It hardly takes 5 minutes.
Actually, from my experience of travel industry, sir, I'll tell you, these days your roaming works out cheaper than taking a SIM card from anywhere. Your roaming charges are so low, our country is so great, and we have such great telecom companies. It's cheaper to roam with them than to buy a SIM card, have utilized or unutilized space and do that.
And what about food? Is there any Indian restaurant?
Oh my God, not one, multiple. There's so many Indian restaurants, there are more than 18?
It's more than 35 restaurants.
Yeah, 35 actually.
We have many students there, na, studying medicine and other things in Azerbaijan.
Yes, in Azerbaijan as well as Georgia actually.
What is the load factor for your first flight and what are the bookings like the next schedule?
First flights we have sold almost 70%.
And for the summer schedule, how much?
Summer schedule we are filling up so fast that
July and August is, just to say that July and August is almost sold out. We have sold approximately 70% of the total capacity.
I'm keeping your schedule in mind. I think you're aiming at about 2 nights or 3 nights stay because that is what you're flying twice a week from India and twice a week from Baku. So
2 nights,
looking
3
at 2
nights
nights,
or
3
even
nights.
6
That's the
nights.
average stay if you calculate a full person.
2 nights, 3 nights, 6 nights, and 8 nights.
Is what your average stay.
Correct.
You're looking at more of a short, a short stay destination is more. What you're
Short
looking
as well as long because actually Azerbaijan has a lot to offer. They have very interesting wellness centers for us also, by the way, and which are therapeutic in nature. So their wellnesses and centers like India are also therapeutic. So they have this special oil that they have over there, which is very good, Nastala, yeah, which is very, very good for patients of arthritis and things like that. So already Indians are going over there. So those are treatment people.
Okay.
Plus, Azerbaijan can easily be mixed up with other countries. You can do 2 countries, 3 countries.
Okay.
They have very good connections into Turkey, into Moscow, into Russia. Georgia is right next door. They also extend into Europe.
Okay.
Thank you, madam.
Are they drive-through connections, or you could take a separate visa for all of them?
From my experience in the industry, I would tell you drive-through is even more traumatic even between USA and Canada. I've personally done it many times. It's always better when you're crossing borders to take a flight, and the visas are separate in all countries. It's not a common visa.
It's not like Europe.
No.
It is not the Schengen state, so those are just the states where even EU community joins hands, they offer one visa. But if you go to any other country besides the EU, you require separate visas. Even if you talk about Kuala Lumpur and Singapore.
Another extra time.
It depends which country you want to travel.
Actually, Turkey is also online. Turkey also offers online facilities as well for people holding US and Schengen visas. You mentioned about Schengen. Let's hope this political turmoil lasts and Schengen visas last as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.